Many confuse letting go with giving up. Letting go is an act of profound strength. It arises from a deep inner seeing. You see what is and accept it. This acceptance is not resignation. It is alignment with life itself. Letting go means releasing inner resistance, the struggle against the present moment. This struggle is the source of much pain. Letting go is choosing peace over pain. Consider a river flowing. You cannot force the river. To fight the river is to create turmoil. Letting go is like ceasing to fight the river. You allow it to carry you. This is intelligent cooperation with a greater force. Life is this river. Letting go is an active acceptance. This gentle power transforms everything. The human mind seeks control. It believes control brings safety and happiness. This is one of its greatest illusions. The attempt to control everything is a constant battle. Life is, by its nature, uncontrollable. Trying to fix it is futile and creates immense stress. This desire for control keeps you in a state of anxiety. You worry about the future and try to manipulate outcomes. Yet, life often unfolds in unexpected ways. When things do not go according to your plan, you suffer. This suffering comes from your attachment to control. Chasing control disconnects you from the present moment. By trying to control, you miss life itself. True freedom comes when you realize that control is not the answer. Stillness is often misunderstood. True stillness is not about stopping external movement, it is about quieting the internal noise. Stillness is a state of deep presence. In stillness, you connect with a deeper dimension of yourself, beyond the thinking mind and ego. This is the dimension of being. When the mind is quiet, perception becomes clear. You see things as they are, without distortions. This clarity brings peace and understanding. Stillness is already within you. You simply need to allow it to emerge. You can access it by bringing your attention to your breath, or to the sensations in your body. This inner stillness is the space where creativity arises. When you are still, you are open and receptive. Stillness is your greatest teacher. Much human action is driven by fear. Fear of not having enough, not being enough, failure, and judgment. This fear creates a sense of urgency and desperate striving. You work hard, push yourself, and are constantly busy. But this activity is often frantic and lacks inner peace. True progress arises from your being, from a state of presence and alignment. When action comes from stillness, it is calm and focused. It is imbued with a sense of purpose, aligned with a larger intelligence. This action feels effortless and joyful. Effort born from fear creates more of what you fear. The energy behind the action determines the outcome. Fear constricts and creates resistance. It is like swimming against the current. Action from being, from surrender flows. It is guided by an inner knowing. You do what needs to be done, simply and without inner conflict. This does not mean there are no challenges, but you meet them with presence and acceptance. This aligned action is powerful. It co-creates with the universe. It brings about results that are often beyond what the mind could conceive. True progress is this harmonious movement. It is not a means to an end. The action itself is fulfilling. This is the essence of true progress. It is a journey of joy and fulfillment. Surrender is often misunderstood. It can imply defeat or weakness. But in a spiritual context, surrender means yielding to the present moment. It means accepting what is, without inner resistance. It is not passivity. It is a wise recognition that life has an intelligence. When you surrender, you stop fighting reality. This does not mean you cannot take action to change a situation, but the action comes from a place of acceptance. Surrender is the inner yes to life. Even when life brings challenges, this yes transforms your relationship with the moment. Surrender aligns you with the natural order of the universe. When you resist this unfolding, you create friction. When you surrender, you become like a dancer, moving with the music of life. This act of surrender is an act of co-creation. You are an active participant in the unfolding of life. The human mind craves certainty. It wants to know what will happen and seeks predictability. This fear of the unknown is a primary source of anxiety. The mind tries to fill the unknown with projections and worries, but the unknown is simply that, unknown. It is a space of pure potentiality. When you learn to trust the unknown, something shifts within you. You release the burden of needing to control the future. You become open and curious. You embrace uncertainty as part of life's adventure. Growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone. It happens when you step into the unknown. Allowing life to unfold naturally is an act of profound wisdom. Trusting this intelligence is trusting yourself at the deepest level. The unknown is full of possibilities. The invitation is simple. It is an invitation to soften. Soften the grip of the mind that wants to control and resists. Feel this grip and consciously choose to soften it. Let it go, even for a moment. This softening creates an opening for peace and life to flow. Breathe. Your breath is always with you. It is an anchor to the present moment. When you feel lost in thought or overwhelmed by emotion, bring your attention to your breath. Feel the air moving in and out. This simple act connects you to your body and the now. Allow life to be as it is in this moment. Allow your thoughts and feelings to be as they are without judgment or resistance. This allowing is surrender. It is the highest form of strength, the strength to be with reality and embrace it fully. Trust the unfolding and the process. Life knows what it is doing. Let go of the need to understand everything. Simply be present and allow life to move through you. This is the beginning of true life.